the first one and the second one. So no need to worry about those. I got those done. So it's done and dusted. So that's great. So now today I'll be talking to you all about the Honda S2000. So before I start, make sure you all like the video. So like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted when I'm making new uploads. So without any further ado, let's begin. so the Honda S2000. Here we go. The Honda S2000. The Honda S2000 is a front mid-engine. So it's a front mid-engine open top sports car. So sports car that was manufactured by Japanese automobile manufacturer Honda from 1999 until 2009. So that's a 10-year difference. First shown as a concept car called the SSM at the Tokyo Motor Show in 1995. The production version was launched on April 15th. So April 15th, 1999, to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary. So to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary, the S2000 is named for its engine displacement. So engine displacements of 2 liters, while S stood for sports. So sports, carrying on in the tradition of the S500, S600, so S500, S600, and S800 convertibles of the 1960s. Next up is overview. So let's begin. Manufacturers by Honda, obviously. Production is from 1999 to 2009. So 110,673 were produced. So 110,673 were produced. The designer is Shigeru Uehara, 1995, born September 5th, 1947 in Tokyo, who's a Japanese automotive engineer. He was the project leader of the Honda NSX. So overviews first was design, so manufacturers by Honda, obviously. Production 1999 to 2009. Say 10-year difference. 110,673 were so 110,673 were produced. The designer is Shigeru Uehara, from 1995. So born September 5th. So September 5th, 1947. 2 years after the Second World War. So in Tokyo is a Japanese automotive engineer. He was the project leader of the Honda NSX. So designer Shigeru Uehara, 1995. Now we got body and chassis. So the class is a sports car. So sports car, part of the S segment. Body style is a 2-door roadster slash detached. So body style is a 2-door roadster and detachable hardtop. Layout is front mid-engine and rear-wheel drive. Chronology is next. The predecessor is the Honda S800. Several revisions were made throughout the car's production life, including changes suspension, interior and exterior. Officially, two variants exist. The initial launch model. The launch model was given the chassis code. So chassis code AP1, though cosmetically similar, the facelifted version known as the AP2. So AP2 in both North America and Japan incorporated significant changes to both the drivetrain and suspension. Production of the S2000. So production of the S2000 ceased on October 19th. So October 19th, 2009. The Honda S2000 was notable for its exceptional specific power output of about 124 horsepower per liter. So for 2 liter, we got 240 horsepower, which is not bad. I mean, near 250 horsepower is pretty good for a sports car like that. It's awesome. The Honda S2000 was notable for its exceptional specific power output of about 124 horsepower. So 124 horsepower per liter, or about 2 horsepower, so 2 horsepower per cubic inch. The highest of any mass production naturally aspirated, and the highest of any mass production naturally aspirated engined car until 2010. So the start of early 2010, so the start of early 2010. Then early 2010, the S2000 has since became a legitimate model, so a legitimate modern classic car, having seen a significant appreciation in price. So significant appreciation in price for valued examples in good condition in the JDM, Japanese domestic market, or called Japanese dream machines. Community and the car community as a whole, the most sought after models are special edition. So special edition productions such as the CR, which stands for Club Racer, in the USA market. Both the standard AP1 and AP2 models have achieved collectible status as well. Next up is the concept car. Concept car introduced at the 1995 Tokyo Motor Show. The Honda Sport Study model concept car was the design study for the production version of the S2000. The inspirations for the concept car were the first prototype Honda F1, so Formula One race car, the Honda RA270 from 1963. So it's like using the first 2 letters of my initials, like my name. So the R from my first name and then the A from my second name. Kind of weird, but well, so the inspirations for the concept car were the first prototype Honda F1 race car, the Honda RA270. It's a Honda RA270 from 1963, and the K-Trim 7. The SSM was a front mid-engine rear-wheel drive roadster powered by a 2-liter 122 cubic inch inline 5-cylinder engine, or straight 5. Kind of weird. Anyways, it featured a rigid high X-bone frame, which Honda claimed improved both the car's rigidity and collision safety. The concept car was constructed with aluminum body panels and featured a 50-50 weight distribution. The SSM was designed by Honda's own staff. It should not be confused with the Argento Vivo Roadster concept designed by Pininfarina. Argento Vivo Roadster concept designed by Pininfarina, introduced the same year and powered by a Honda inline 5, so 5-cylinder, so straight 5-cylinder engine as well. The SSM appeared in many automotive shows for several years afterwards, hinting at the possibility of a production version. Which Honda announced. Honda announced in 1999. Next up is development. The whole development process was carried out. The whole development process was carried out by Honda designers and engineers. The development team was sticking curiously to the classic Honda values instead of marketing requirements, as former chief engineer Shigeru Uehara revealed in an interview. You will be surprised to know that we had very little input from the market. So from the marketing people, this was a deliberate move. As we wanted to create something to please us as an engineering team, rather than try and please everyone. If you listen to everyone, included everything they ask for, all cars end up the same. We wanted a vehicle, so we wanted a car that was more Honda. The development team focused on keeping concept is compact, so the compact size and both the compact size and low weight of the concept car, according to Uehara. The reaction garnered by the SSM meant we had to keep the S2000 as close as possible to the concept car, using a Civic CRX Del Sol based mule. It was obvious the packaging was going to be tight, but the early prototype was tried against rival models at Suzuka, and it looked so right. We felt obliged to continue down the same development path. So for those who don't know what Suzuka is, it's basically a racetrack in Japan. I used to play Forza Motorsport 2, and it had that track. It was fun. Anyways, the car was tested primarily on racetracks and mountain roads of both Japan and Europe, reflecting well the purpose of the convertible or roadster. As the project evolved to make sure we were on the right track, we did a lot of real-world testing. First in Hokkaido, and then all over Europe, taking an advantage of 720 kilometers, 450 miles a day at high speed. So 450 miles a day at high speed. We wanted a car that delivered just the right amount of tension for the driver with direct and linear response, sharp handling, and the necessary power. We wanted a car that delivered just the right the necessary power and torque for fast progress and safe overtaking, but nothing too excessive. The final fine-tuning was done on the track to ensure the handling was right without being that sharp that the car became unruly, whatever the weather, followed by more road testing, including a fair bit around the A.K.A, which is spelled H-A-K-O, so H-A-K-O-N-E area. Ultimately, overall driving feel and sound were considered more important than outright speed. Next up is the AP1 version of the Honda S2000 from 1999 to 2003. Here we go. So first off is overview, so let's do it. So AP1 from 1991, AP1 from 1999 to 2003. There we go. Sorry, I'm just tired. Alright, so we're on overview. So let's begin. Production. So production was from 1999 to 2003. Assemblies next. So overview on production 1999 to 2003. Assembly 1999 to 2003 for production. Assembly is at the Takanazawa R&D plant in Takanazawa. So at Takanazawa in Tochigi, Japan. Next up is powertrain. The engine is a naturally next. The engine is a naturally aspirated 2-liter F20C inline-4 engine. Transmission is a 6-speed manual, obviously. Now we got dimensions. So wheelbase is approximately 2,400 millimeters, 94.5 inches. Length approximately 4,120 millimeters, 162.2 inches. Width approximately 1,750 millimeters, 68.9 inches. Right up as close to 69 to 70 inches, almost for width. Height around approximately like 1,285. I'd say 1,285 millimeters. 50.6 inches. So that's height. Curb weight is 1,240. Say 1,240. 40. Is actually 1,274. Say 1,274 kilos, which is 2,809 pounds. The S2000 was introduced in 1999 for the 2000 model year, and was given the chassis designation. The chassis designation of AP1. It features a front mid-engine rear-wheel drive layout with power delivered by a 2-liter 122 cubic inch inline 4-cylinder dual overhead cam. VTEC or valve time. So valve timing. Electronically controlled engine. The engine, codenamed F20C, generates power outputs of between 237 to 247 horsepower, and between 208 to 218 newton meters, 153 to 161 pound-feet of torque, depending on the target market. The engine is mated to a 6-speed manual. So 6-speed manual and Torsen LSD limited slip LSD differential. The S2000 achieved what Honda claimed as the highest specific output of a normally aspirated production automobile engine in the world. The most powerful version, the JDM, which is Japanese domestic market or Japanese dream machines in my case. So the JDM F20C was rated at 247 horsepower or 123 horsepower per liter as a result of a higher 11.7 to 1 compression ratio. Notable features include independent double wishbone suspension. Electrically assisted steering, and integrated roll hoops, roll cage basically. The car had 16 inch wheels with Bridgestone Potenza S-02 or SO2 tires, equipped both the compact and lightweight engine mounted entirely behind the front axle. So front axle allowed the S2000 to achieve a 50-50 front-rear weight distribution and lower rotational inertia. That's the same kind of like mid-engine setup as the AMG GTR had, with a 4-liter 580-ish horsepower. So 4-liter twin turbo 580-ish horsepower V8. The one I used in Top Gear recently. So yeah, the car has 16-inch wheels with Bridgestone Potenza SO2 tires, equipped both the compact and lightweight engine mounted entirely behind the front axle, allowed the S2000 to achieve a 50-50 front-rear weight distribution, so 50% to the front, 50% to the rear weight distribution, and lower rotational inertia. The dashboard got similar design to the late 1980s and early 90s, so late 1980s, early 1990s, McLaren Honda F1 race cars, the MP4/5, MP4/6, and MP4/7, as a reference to the racing pedigree of high revline and Alpha Honda engines, and electronically powered vinyl top with internal cloth lining and plastic rear window was standard, with an aluminum hardtop available as an optional extra. In 2001, Honda initially offered the S2000 in Berlinetta Black, New Formula Red, Grand Prix White, and Silverstone metallic exterior colors in the U.S. domestic market. On some other markets, Monte Carlo Blue Pearl and Spa Yellow Pearl /Indy Yellow Pearl were also available from the beginning. The 2001 model was largely unchanged. Honda added a digital clock, so instead of an analog, it's digital, so it's better, to the radio, or stereo display, and made the rear wind blocker standard. Like some cars would have the rear panel on the back so that air doesn't blow through example, the 911 Turbo, 997, I think, from, I'd say, late 2000s, like early 2010s, I think, had something like that. So the 2001 model was largely unchanged. Honda added a digital clock to the radio to the stereo display and made the rear wind blocker standard. Honda also added spa yellow exterior color to the U.S. domestic market. So to the U.S. domestic market lineup for the 2002 model year, suspension settings were revised, and the plastic rear window was replaced by a glass unit incorporating an electronic. For the 2002 model year, suspension settings were revised, and the plastic rear window was replaced by a glass unit incorporating an electronic defroster. So that will come in handy one day. Other updates included slightly revised taillights with chrome rings, and upgraded stereo with separate tweeters, a leather-wrapped gear shift knob, leatherette console cover, and a revised engine control unit, or ECU. Yeah, remapped ECU basically. Honda added Suzuka Blue Metallic, so Japanese, and Sebring Silver Metallic color. So Sebring Silver Metallic, so it's American. Exterior colors to the U.S. domestic market lineup. The AP1 was manufactured until 2003 at Honda's Takanazawa plant alongside the NSX and Insight Hybrid. So that's out of the equation. No need to worry about the Insight nonsense or whatever that was. So along the NSX and Insight Hybrid, which is just, that last one is just terrible. Terrible as sin, I'll tell you that. Now we got Type V, or Type 5, or whatever, in Japan, for the year 2000. Honda announced the S2000 Type V, or Type 5, whatever, on July 7th. So July 7th, 2000, in the Japanese domestic market, or GDM market. Notable changes from the standard model. So from the standard model include VGS variable gear ratio. So variable gear ratio steering, a steering system that continuously changes steering ratio based upon both vehicle speed and steering angle to provide improved handling, as well as a more comfortable maneuvering. So as well as more comfortable maneuvering in tight, low-speed situations, such as parking. It was the first system of its kind to be incorporated into a production car. The lock-to-lock steering ratio was reduced to 1.4 turns versus 2.4 for the base model. Honda outfitted Type V cars with revised damper units, stabilizers, and limited slip differentials to complement the VGS. Equipped cars came with a special steering wheel and a VGS badge on the rear. The Type V was retired upon the retired upon the introduction. So retired upon the intro of the Type S in 2007. Alright, next up is the 20th anniversary. So 20th anniversary prototype in Japan Japan 2019. Let's do it. To mark the 20th anniversary of the S2000, Honda unveiled. So Honda unveiled the S2000 20th. So to make the 20th anniversary. Oh, not make. Sorry, not make. Sorry. So this is the 20th anniversary prototype from in Japan 2019. To mark it the 20th anniversary. So to mark the 20th anniversary of the S2000, Honda unveiled the S2000 20th anniversary. So to mark the 20th anniversary of the S2000, Honda unveiled the S2000 20th anniversary prototype at the 2019 Tokyo Auto Salon. So Tokyo Auto Salon event. So at the 2019 Tokyo Auto Salon event. Essentially a resto mod. So resto mod is like taking an old car and just making it new again, but making it original at the same time. So essentially a resto mod. So a resto mod. The prototype was based on the AP1 and featured an updated exterior, suspension, and audio system. Honda later made parts for the prototype available for purchase, including the Modulo, which is Modulo X front bumper, front bumper sports suspension system and rear diffuser, alongside other S2000 parts. Alongside other S2000 parts, as an effort to help owners keep their cars on the road. Alright, so for my next S2000 video will be about the AP2. So AP2 from 2004 to 2009. Alright, so that'll be it. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, and hit the notification. So hit that notification bell and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I will see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe. So remember, if you like the video, like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted when I make new uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'm gonna head to bed now. I will see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe. So stay safe. Have a great evening, and I wish you guys a happy morning tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon in the next video. So until then, stay safe. Have a great night and have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, folks. I will see you guys soon. Good night. So, good night, guys. Ow. Good night, guys.